Chelsea, living the vibe, adventure, good food, and a joyful ride. From morning to night, everything's right. They're living a pretty good life.
Welcome back to our kitchen. It's been a while since we were on vacation, but those episodes are out. And we wanted to share a special little treat with you guys. But first, I just want to address the elephant in the room. We did not coordinate our outfits, honestly.
I got dressed first today.
I don't remember.
I guess you're not very observant.
No.
You were busy working though.
I was. Anyway, Chelsea.
Yes.
What are we going to share with everyone today?
A special treat we had while we were in Miami.
I had this idea that it's impossible to bring all of you guys on a trip with us. And one of the coolest ways that you can experience our adventures is through your taste buds. In this episode, we're going to show you guys how to make a Cuban coffee, and maybe this will bring back some memories from our trip.
It's a certain type of Cuban coffee that we're going to be making.
It's called a Cortadito. Just to preface this, we did not practice this, so I'm crossing my fingers that this tastes identical to the one that we had in Little Havana, located in Miami. But first things first, I need to get my head in the mood. All right. This is the hat that I got in Little Havana, and I figured it's fitting to make a Cuban coffee with this hat on. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. The new appliance that we got is called a mocha, and it's essentially a percolator to make espresso. I've never used one of these before. Have you?
No. I've been watching a lot of camping videos and I see a lot of people will bring that with them.
We might be able to bring this camping with us. I almost slapped you in the face with that lid. Here's the base. You fill it with water. And here's the filter that you pack with the coffee. And then you screw on the top and you put it over a burner and you let it percolate. And this is gonna be our first time using this. Wish us luck. So the mocha pot that we bought makes up to 6 shots of espresso. We don't need all 6 shots, but with a little bit extra, we can fool around with the flavors because I wanna try and get this right the first time. So we're going to add water. You don't want to overfill past the valve. The next step in using this mocha is to put the filter back in the bottom of the pot.
And now we're going to add the coffee grinds. We decided to use Pilon. We got this when we were in Little Havana. You could also use Cafe Bustelo. I don't think you cut it enough.
Wait, okay, I want this as proof. I cut below the dotted line. Guys, mark these a little better. Ah, there we go.
It's very fine.
Oh yeah, that smells really good. That is extremely fine, right? Now you want to make sure that you use espresso coffee because it is such a fine grind. Now the instructions actually said to fill this up but not tamp it down, unlike traditional espresso makers. The next step is you want to grab the top and thread it onto the base. And make sure you have the rubber gasket in there so it ensures a proper seal. All right, this is ready to go on the stovetop. You have to ensure that the burner, when turned on, will not make the flames go up the sides of the mocha pot. All right, this is the unknown about the whole process because you're not supposed to open the lid while it's brewing because it's percolating up through the center. They don't want it to become a hazard. So we don't know when it's done. But with the minimal instructions that came with this pot, it's not too clear.
No.
So this is a new one for us.
Trial and error?
Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves.
I know, that's what I said. I'm a little afraid. Well, in the meantime, we can do the next step. Since we're making 2 servings, we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of white sugar and add it to a cup. Now we wait.
Oh, because the next step is to add the espresso. I hear noises.
There's a wait.
Oh. Oh, it's done.
Yep.
Yep. All right, now we just add a little bit of coffee
Yes.
to the sugar, just enough for it to dissolve, right?
Dissolve and make a paste. Yes. We're actually making a cafecito right now, which is the base for the Cortadito. A cafecito is a strong, dark espresso that's sweetened.
So what makes it a Cortadito?
You add the evaporated milk to it.
Got it.
Now we're gonna add 2 ounces of coffee to the mixture.
All right. I'm bad at eyeballing, obviously, so I'm just gonna measure it out.
That's good.
That's it, huh? Just
Yep.
a little bit. I remember, it does not take a lot.
And we're gonna mix it up. So now we've made a cafecito.
All right. So if you want, you can just stop here
And drink this.
and drink this. The next step, you can put your cafecito to the side because next we're going to prep the evaporated milk.
With a Cortadito, you want equal parts espresso and evaporated milk. The next step is we're gonna prep the evaporated milk. We're gonna use 2 ounces. We're gonna throw it in the microwave and heat it up a little bit.
Okay. Just
All right,
kidding.
You can clean that.
There were instructions where they said heat it up on a stove top. We wanted to keep it as easy as possible. All right, what's the next step?
We're gonna froth it up.
If you guys don't have one of these tools, we highly recommend that you get one. It does an awesome job at frothing milks and creamers for your coffee. I'll put an affiliate link down in the description. Now that we have equal parts of cafecito and evaporated milk, what do we do next?
We're gonna put it in a mug.
All right, let's divide them evenly. Now you evenly divide the evaporated milk. Can't waste any of the froth. All right.
And it didn't say to stir it or anything. We're ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Cheers. Good luck. I gotta close my eyes. I gotta picture Little Havana. Okay. All right. Close your eyes and sip. Oh. Yes. That's it.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
That is the flavor. Okay. Success.
A great success.
Nice. This is what we tasted in Little Havana. If you like espresso, if you like good coffees,
If you like sugar,
if you like sugar, man, do this. do this. And you guys can get kind of a taste of what we experienced that day in Little Havana. And if you guys are interested in seeing what Little Havana has to offer, I'm gonna put a link to that video right here and the rest of our cruise through the Eastern Caribbean.
It's definitely creamy.
Are you okay? You can't have coffee.
It's sweet and creamy.
Come on, Pookie. Oh, we're not making anything. We're just making coffee.
Nothing you can have. Oh.
Hey, you want to say hi to all of our friends on YouTube? All right. This is a very unique drink.
I'd say it's bold, sweet, and creamy.
It's bold but smooth.
Yes.
If you guys want to make some suggestions of what we should call this segment, where we make food and drinks from our travels, for you guys to try out and taste yourself, let us know what you think we should call it. I went with Tasty Memories. What was your idea?
Taste of our travels.
Taste of our travels.
I like both, but
maybe you guys can think of a cool name. If you guys enjoyed this episode, we'd appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and remember to throw a comment telling us what you think. We'll see you on the next adventure.